don't think that Brett would really hide the gun and the doll in his own room, do you?
No, but I didn't expect him to hide the crib in the attic either.
Yeah, well, neither did I. Especially after he told Lieutenant Bowman that there were no baby things in this
How much more
house.
is we going to do? I really should be getting home.
Just a few more rooms, if you don't mind, Mrs. Turner. What do you say we give Mr. Hamilton's bedroom a look? This way, Mrs. Turner.
What do we do?
Lieutenant, I'm sorry. I really don't like doing this. I don't like being in Brett's house when he's not at home, rummaging through someone else's belongings.
It comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Maybe for you, but I'm not a police officer. Is this really necessary?
Well, like I said, I'm interested in any impressions or ideas you may come up with being on the scene again, especially given the fact that this whole murder with merriment party was your idea.
I wish you'd stop reminding me of that. And believe me, there is nothing I can do to help.
Susie Wyatt is your niece, isn't she?
Of course.
And you do believe she's innocent of this attempted murder?
I know she is innocent.
Well, in that case, I would think you'd be more than happy to get to the bottom of this. Look, humor me. I don't understand why this works any more than you do. I just know that sometimes it does.
If you say so.
I do.
Oh, here. Sorry.
Tell me something.
What?
What are you so nervous about?
Nervous?
Your hands. They're shaking.
I told you I am very uncomfortable being here at the scene of the shooting.
Well, you're a very unusual person, Mrs. Turner.
Is that so?
For most people, they'd give their eye teeth to be here out of morbid curiosity. Plus the fact that I've asked you to go through somebody else's house, see what you could find. Huh. You know, for most people that would top being on a game show, you don't know how lucky you are.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Wondering what the neighbors have that you haven't. That's America's favorite pastime.
And all these years, I thought that was football.
All set?
Do I have to do this? I really do hate it.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll make this the last one, and then we'll go. That all right? A deal? Good. After you, Mrs. Turner.
Imagine where Aunt Jo took Jonah if she's been with Lieutenant Bowman all afternoon.
Just be grateful we didn't have a chance to ask her at Brett's.
Oh, please, I'm still shaking.
You are upset, aren't you?
Yes, I am, and I have to calm down before she gets home. If she sees me like this, she'll know something's up.
Well, I'm just glad we knew where that secret passageway was.
Oh, I knew for certain that policeman was going to turn around and spot us. So one thing is for sure. We can't tell anyone we were at Brett's today. If he finds out that we have found the crib, he might try to get rid of it.
Not to mention what the police would do if they found out that we would...
Hi, Aunt Jo.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Cagney.
Aunt Jo, where's Jonah? Isn't he with you?
No, I had some errands to run. I asked your mother if she'd stay with him.
Mom! Yes, girl, why didn't I think of that? Mom. Yeah.
So, did you two have a nice afternoon?
Fine.
It was
Great.
great.
Good.
How about you? Did you have a nice afternoon?
Interesting. Maybe informative is a better word.
Really?
So, what'd you guys do?
Well, we went to the museum.
Yeah, the Dutch painters exhibition. It was amazing what they could do with light.
Did you know they had an original Monet there?
I know he isn't Dutch. Does this look familiar?
Yeah. The gloves you gave me for Christmas.
That's what I thought.
Where'd you find it? Did it leave it in your car?
You left it, but not in my car. What in the name of heaven were you two doing in Brett Hamilton's house this afternoon? Do you have any idea what the district attorney or the police would do if they found out? What were you thinking of?
Aunt Jo, it was worth the risk.
Breaking and entering the scene of the crime is worth the risk. I don't believe you two. When you are the prime suspect in her shooting, I really don't believe you.
Look, it was worth the risk, Joe, when we tell you what we found.
I don't care what...
We found the crib.
You found the crib.
That's right. We found the crib. It was up in the attic, and it looked exactly the way that Susie said.
Is that what you were doing, looking for clues?
Yes. We didn't find the gun, and we haven't found the doll with the tape recorder, but we did find the crib. That proves I'm not making any of this up.
We have to tell the police.
Yes, as soon as possible. And before Brett finds out about that crib and destroys it permanently.
Now, the problem is, how do we tell the police without letting on that we were trespassing at the scene of the crime?
Let me think about that. We'll come up with something. Did you find anything else?
No, nothing, unfortunately.
No, that's not true. I do have this. Found that on the floor right next to the crib. It's not much, but I hung on to it because it seemed like a very strange thing to be in an unused attic. You could tell by looking at it that it was developed very recently.
You found this in the attic?
Aunt Jo, what is it?
Look at that.
Wait a minute, that's the same fabric.
Exactly. If it's not a photograph of this jacket, it's one precisely like it.
This is no coincidence. There are too many strange things going on here.
What on earth would a photograph of your jacket be doing up in Brett Hamilton's attic? There's got to be an answer somewhere.